What is going on, guys? The Rizzo Gaming with my review of Magi, the Kingdom of Magic episode 3. And I just want to start off and say this episode was freaking hilarious. It had me laughing my ass off throughout the entire episode. So it starts off with Aladdin, Morgiana, and Hakuryu. They're all at the port and they're about to leave. And we just see at one point where when Morgiana is saying that she's going to visit her homeland, and it's all because of Hakuryu. Was so hilarious. And then once they were talking about how Alibaba was still mad at them, we can see Sinbad was like kind of confused, and then it pans off, so we don't know exactly what he said at first. But then once they're on the ship, it's pretty obvious, what he probably told them is that he's on the boat, because we actually see Alibaba, spying on them. So then Alibaba goes to a room, and he's there, waiting for them to come, because he thinks that's the room that they're going to be in. And we just see him thinking about how things are going to turn out. But then his whole plan, it fails because he actually in the wrong room. But then he quickly think of another scenario about what could happen, about how they're all sad, and then he's gonna play that whole cool guy role and come in there. But that's when Sinbad, kind of ruined everything, because they were all talking bad about Alibaba, and it was just like it was a mess with him, because they all knew he was there, and when he found out, he was salty. Like that right there was obvious. He was salty throughout the entire episode. But it's obvious, that he knows they were joking, but he just can't let that go, easily. So while they're on the ship, we just see them like having so much fun. We see them first, swimming. Well, not really swimming, but they're like flying over some dolphins. They're like at the top of the ship looking out. They're just doing all these things. But then we have Sinbad with their masters having a nice little, like a little feast, to treat them. And then we see them all arguing about who's the best student and who will become the best, after their training. So apparently Alibaba has, his magic had changed, and that's why he can only do a weapon equip. And according to Sinbad, no matter how hard he trains, he will never be able to do a dojin equip if he doesn't, master his new power. So now he's going to become a gladiator. And it's kind of cool how they like each have their own little roles. Where we have Hakuryu going home, we have Aladdin becoming a greater magician, and we have Alibaba that's going to become a gladiator, which means that he could become that more of a badass after this, because of course, being a gladiator, he has to fight. And then we have Morgiana that they're going to see her homeland for her own eyes, like her Masur told her to. And it was funny how Alibaba was like trying to explain to them what was going to happen, but how Hakuryu, being a know-it-all, he kind of had to like ruin that and tell everybody everything, which left Alibaba looking like a fool, because he just took his moment like that. So while they were like getting close to the port, we can see that they were all trying to get like a little depressed, because they knew that their time together was slowly coming to an end. But then out of nowhere, we just see this kid, because it's obvious a kid. He comes out of the water, and it seems like he's in one of those bubbles that's like similar to Aladdin's spell. Where like he uses to protect himself. It's like similar to that. But not only is he strong enough to to fly himself out, he also brings out these two huge ships, and we just see like these people on there. And of course, like everybody wondering, like who are they and why are they here? And they're pirates. But the thing is, the pirates have kids with them, because we see the first one, he's a kid himself, and he had like some little child on his back. So these pirates clearly got up to no good. And now it's gonna take our main heroes right here to stop them. And I also gotta say, I do wish that they would have showed, Alibaba fighting that sea creature. I mean, even though we like see him going into attack mode and stuff, I would love to see like how he exactly took down that giant fish. But like I said before, this episode, it was hilarious. I definitely liked it a lot, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.